Welcome to Kaumudy Global. I'm Anjana. Let's know about the alliance conjoining AAP and 2020. In Kerala, the Aadmi Party and 2020 have announced their decision to create a political alliance. AAP National Convener and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced the move, which the two parties believe will change the usual political equations in the southern state. On Sunday, he made the key announcement during a public ceremony in Kizhakkambalam, the 2020's headquarters in Kochi's suburbs. On Sunday, an enthusiastic yet controlled audience gathered in Kizhakkambalam to hear Arvind Kejriwal speak. The Delhi Chief Minister was in the suburban town of Kerala's Kochi to announce his Aadmi Party's alliance with 2020, a political party backed by the Kitex corporate group. The crowd waiting for him included supporters of the 2020 and the AAP from all around the district. According to organizers, around 50,000 people flocked to the Kitex garment grounds, well exceeding their expectations. Kejriwal appeared to be aware that the crowd was fully cooperative. He had come prepared to speak in Hindi, but he nevertheless requested permission from his audience before beginning. Throughout the address, Kejriwal was at his warmest, lavishing praise on Kerala, its people, and his host, 2020 President Savu Jacob. Addressing the crowd, Kejriwal said, "God loves Kerala. God has given Kerala everything. Today, I am very happy to announce that AAP and 2020 are going to form an alliance in Kerala. Kerala wants change. First, we brought changes to Delhi and then to Punjab. Next, we will change Kerala," he said. Kejriwal was addressing a gathering of the supporters of both the parties on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of 2020, the political party supported by the corporate Kitex group. This is not an alliance of AAP and 2020 alone. This is an alliance of the 4 crore people of Kerala. Now there will be 4 political fronts in Kerala: LDF, UDF, NDA and ours, which is named People's Welfare Alliance, or PWA, he said. 10 years ago, nobody knew Arvind Kejriwal or AAP. Within a year, we formed a government in Delhi. As long as we remain truthful and honest, God will be with us, he said. Kejriwal outlined his government's accomplishments in Delhi, including reducing corruption, providing free energy, and operating mohalla clinics or street clinics, and asked whether Kerala wants to reap the same benefits. Doesn't Kerala want free electricity? It's possible in Kerala also. All that takes to make it possible is an honest government, he said. Savu Jacob, the president of the 2020 party, received praise from Kejriwal. The Delhi CM stated that he was fully aware that Sabu, like him, created his party for the sake of the people, not to play politics. In his remarks to the crowd, Jacob slammed Pinarayi Vijayan's left Democratic Front government, particularly his ambitions to K-Rail Silver Line project. Jacob cited the losses experienced by the Kerala Road Transport Corporation and Kochi Metro, stating that a government that couldn't run these companies profitably was claiming to be building a ₹65,000 crore semi-high-speed rail network. Despite consecutive governments coming to power in Kerala, Jacob claims that the poor have stayed poor. During the first Pinarayi government's term, nearly 32 political murders took place. During the first year of his second term, 11 political murders have taken place. In the past 4 months, 7 were murdered, including our Deepu, he said. Deepu, a 2020 activist, was murdered by alleged CPM members when he was participating in a lights-off strike against the LDF government. Jacob, citing the state's economic instability and accumulating debts, predicted that if the debts continue to rise, Kerala's predicament would become worse than Sri Lanka's. The AAP-Twenty20 coalition was created just as campaigning for the Trikakara Assembly constituency by-poll was getting underway. Despite Jacob's earlier announcement that the two parties would contest the by-poll together, both parties eventually dropped out, claiming that they needed to focus on a larger political picture. 2020, which was founded in 2012 in Kizhakkambalam Panchayat, presently governs 4 panchayats in Ernakulam district. In 2021, it ran for 8 assembly seats in the district and won 14% of the vote. When the AAP's unexpected triumph in the Punjab elections earlier this year, the Kerala unit, which had been dormant for years due to internal squabbles, has reawakened. AAP state convener and former IAS officer PC Syriac also attended the event on Sunday. This is Anjana signing off. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.